afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another edition of the Short Cook with our friends Whitey, who's going to make a noise any second now because somebody will walk past outside. Look at that, 20 past 4, pitch black. Remember when we started all this? Lovely weather we had. Cool. What can you do? Anyway, Short Cook, so called because wearing the shorts, not because just under 6 foot. Don't forget to subscribe as well. We need some more subscribers. We don't put that many videos on now, but there's a few on there. And if you subscribe, then maybe we'll put some more on. I don't know. Go crazy. All right. So we usually sing Happy Birthday, and there's only one birthday that I'm aware of today, although I haven't really been doing my social media that much. So what we'll do is we'll sing Happy Birthday to Joy Benturley, who's married to Mike Combilaya, and then we'll have a look at the ingredients. Oh, did I mention what we're doing today? No. All right. Well, we made stew, which has been cooking. We made it yesterday. It's been cooking all day today. We're going to put some dumplings on top, and excuse me, we're going to have to try and be quite good at this because I might even use this for the day job. All right. So if anybody's watching from a day job, this is why I'm trying to make it sort of more simplistic today and understandable. All right. Wash your hands. So, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday Joy Bentley, happy birthday to you. Sing it twice. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday Joy Bentley, married to Mike Combilaya, happy birthday to you. Job done. Right, back over here, let's have a look at the ingredients. You can have a look at that if you want, Clive. That's the beef stew that's been cooking for, I don't know, 6 hours today. It's going back in for at least another 30-40 minutes once we put these dumplings on top. Dumplings, the ingredients are all in there, but this is what I used. Now, you're supposed to use self-raising flour, but of course, as we are unrehearsed, I get to the baking cupboard, because everyone's got a baking cupboard, yeah? And there wasn't any self-raising flour. The shops are shut. So, plain flour, a little bit of bicarbonate of soda in there, baking soda. We've got some suet there. You can get a vegetarian suet as well. That one's a beef one, but you can get a vegetarian. Bit of salt and pepper, and we're going to chuck some parsley in as well. And right here, some cold water. Quantity-wise, this is a double quantity because that's quite a big stew. So normally I would use 150 grams of self-raising flour, 70 grams of suet. I think it's 3 tablespoons of water, a little bit of salt and pepper, that sort of thing. Chuck some parsley in. So I've doubled this up, 300 grams of plain flour, 2 teaspoons of bicarbonate, 140 grams of suet, I'm doing well here, salt, pepper, parsley, job done. All right, so what we can do is, I'll get another spoon, give this a bit of a stir around, stir through, mix it all together. So everything's in there. And then we are going to put some cold water in, just make a little well in the middle there, just like that. We haven't got a tablespoon, it turns out, either. So these are dessert spoons. So if you put 2 dessert spoons in for every tablespoon, I think that works. So it was 3 for 150, but of course we wouldn't put them all in anyway. So that's 4. That's 5 now. So I'm just going to give that a whirly. See how that goes. There we are. Now flour. I can't remember what the word is. It's hydroscopic. Anyway, it holds water. So on a daily basis almost, you may need to add more liquid or not, depending on how much of the atmospheric water that's hanging around in the air, the flour has absorbed. So that's another one in. So I reckon that's up to my 6 or 3 tablespoons. It's coming together, it's still a little bit dry, if you can just see that. So well it up again, and we'll have another go. Remember, you can always add more, but you definitely can't take it out. And once you start saying, oh, we'll just add some more flour, well, then do you need to add some more suet? And then is it seasoned enough? I don't know. So the best thing to do is just keep adding it little by little, and then you won't need to be thinking about balancing it out. No, it still needs a bit more. I'm not sure how much though now, so I'm just going to go with one. Let's have a look at that. I think I'll put one more in, and then I think I'm going to put my hand in and see if I can sort of start forming up. Now, those eagle-eyed of you might have noticed that I've still got my Fitbit on. So in real terms, when you're doing this sort of thing, in any cooking really, you need to be taking your watch off, your jewellery, all that sort of thing. So we'll do that and get rid of that now. No harm done. All right, now it's sort of starting to come together. So I'm going to keep one hand clean. And I'm going to just try and push this together. So I'm kind of having to use force here. It's coming together. Again, I'm not entirely convinced that I've just got enough there. I don't know. I think I need a little bit more. So again, I'll just go a little bit more. Just getting the one hand dirty, holding the other hand, or holding the bowl with the other hand. There we go. It's getting there. Still not right though. So yeah, you've got to be quite forceful there in moving it all together. We end up with one bottle. And what we really need is we need these to be even size so they cook all at the same time. That's not bad. That's about right, isn't it? So let me see if I can find something we can measure them in. Just hang out a sec. Slight oversight there. So we'll just go into the cupboard lights and see what we've got. About one of them. Ramekin. Oh, that's not. Is there a ramekin? One of them might do. So if we just break a bit off, or just break a bit off, push it in, that sort of thing. And then can I get it out? No. Yeah, can't come out easy enough there. Alright, now they're quite big, you think? No. So just roll it into a ball. Let me just pat it flat a little bit. I'm just going to put it on this tray to rest. About that big. What did I say it made? 4. So it would probably make 8. Does that look like we're about to make 8? Yeah, let's have another go. Just push a bit in. A bit more maybe. Yeah, something like that. That's back out. You could probably use a spoon or something like that to measure them out. Got to be slightly smaller. Yeah, a little bit, but not too much, eh? Right, now that's going to be ultra boring if you just watch me do that another 6 times or whatever. So what we'll do is we'll have a little break, and then when we come back, actually let's put one on. I could put one on the top there, couldn't I? So the idea is that I'll be putting these onto the top of the stew, just like this. And what we do is we cover it with the tin foil and put it back in. I think it cooks for first of all about 20 minutes. And then we take the foil off, turn the oven up a bit and crisp the tops. Alright, so I'll see you when we get back in about 30 minutes, something like that. And we'll have a look what this looks like. Okay? See you then. And we're back. It's out the oven. There you go. What do you think of that? Looks alright? Alright, should we try and plate something up? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this fine and dandy dumpling. Just put it in there for a second. Alright, and then we're going to get some chow out of here. And bob it in here. Like this. Could do it a bit more room, really, couldn't I? Okay. Ooh. See the little onions there? Very nice. That'll do, won't it? A bit more. A little bit more. And then we're gonna bob the old dumpling back on, just like that. And I reckon that is about that. What do you think? A little bit of white there, just a sec. And we get the stills to put up on the Instagrams and on Facebook. How's that? It's pretty good, eh? Like the look of that? Alright. Whitey likes the look of that. Don't you, Whitey? Good girl. Alright, so that's a short out from the short cook today. Stew and dumplings. Mainly dumplings. Stay safe, everybody, and we'll see you all again soon. Enjoy.